first time of meeting me, welcome. Welcome. Today it's lunchtime with Juliet. Sometimes it's um coffee chat with Juliet. How are you guys doing? Ooh wee, how are you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, we come, we talk, we go straight to the point, and then we go to something else. Because we have a lot of things to do. So today I'm going to talk about uh what am I going to talk about? Okay, how to talk like a pro, or how to communicate like a pro as an introvert. Yeah. How can you, I, us, in this space communicate like a pro, but we are still introverts? The first step, I know I give it immediately. The first step is what? Have something to say. As an introvert, you want to communicate. There is something you want to communicate. The first step to communicate, or communication, the first step to I'm so the first step to communicate is have something to say. Okay. Now that we have gotten to the first step, have something to say. Do you even have something to say? Okay. If you have something to say, then the next thing is, and maybe you tell me, I don't have anything to say. Okay. You can gain an inspiration, or you can get something to say. One, by reading. When you read, definitely, if you understand what you've read, even if it is partly, then you will have something to say. Another way to have something to say as an introvert is by listening. You listen, maybe to people, maybe to podcasts, maybe to others, or to a discussion, or to your teacher, so, or to your professors, or to your, whoever. But listen to listen to someone that you are willing to exchange places with. Somebody that you think knows what they are talking about. This is lunch chat with Juliet. It is lunch time with Juliet. So we are going to, talk like friends, because we are. And if what I'm talking resonates with you, why don't you just give a thumbs up to encourage this channel, so that I will not go into extinct. Okay, let's say something else. And the next thing we are going to say is, another way for us to communicate effectively as an introvert is what? To say what we have in mind. But we have to learn how to say it, because you know what? When you don't say it well, it will not convey the meaning, it will not have that power. So for you to be able to, communicate, articulate while communicating, it is a skill. It is just as simple as that. Communication, to be able to communicate effectively, is a skill. And it is not something that you are going to learn overnight. However, there is a tip. When I tell this, please don't, maybe by now you just leave me alone and say, class, I will not watch again. It's a skill. I don't know how to talk. Please stay. let's finish this chat. So when I say it's a skill, please don't lose heart. We are in this together, introverts, both of us. So communicate, learn to put down your ideas in paper. Read it, or read it to someone, or record what you have written. Read it and see if you can get that meaning. If you're able to get that meaning, the right meaning that you wanted, that means that you're on your way to learning how to communicate, articulate effectively as an introvert. If not, repeat. Hey, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for peeping in. Please comment, like, and share so that I can come to your channel later and we'll have some good time. Okay. So, three things that I just said as an introvert for you to communicate effectively is: one, have something to say. And for you to have something to say, you have to actually either you listen to some people that you value their knowledge, you listen to them, or you read. Or if you're not reading, you listen. If you're not listening, what else did I say that you have to do? Oh my God. Did I just forget what I I just told you? You see why it is good for you to actually have a note. You don't rely on your memory. So this will be another episode for introverts. Because some people, some introverts, if this happens, they'll become, if they black out, if they don't know what to say, it will move them to being thinking that they are less of themselves. But come on, we are just humans. Accept that you are a human. Accept that you're a human, because we are all in this together. We are all reaching for the next thing, to the next and the next goal. That is just how it is. We are just reaching for the next goal. So have something to say as an introvert. And if you think that you don't have something to say, you can listen to people that you value, or that is of those things that are of interest to you. You listen to it. When you listen to it, you gain some knowledge from them. When you feel that listening is not enough, you read. Reading will help you to have something to say. And the next one is you watch. You can watch also to get observe. Observation is very important to get something to say. And learn how to say it, because even if you read from now till eternity or to the next day and you don't communicate it, if you don't open your mouth, no one will benefit from what you are saying. So when you learn something, you have to, when you get something to say, because I said have something to say, when you have something to say, you also owe it to others, to tell it to them, to talk about what you have learned to others, because someone on the other side is waiting for your obedience. Someone, I say it again, even if this is the only sentence that you get from this episode, someone from the other side is waiting for your obedience. If you decide to dwell on your introverted self and you don't want to talk, you don't want to communicate, you just want to stay on your own, the other person on the other side, I don't know where you're watching from, will not benefit. But if you decide that you will step out, you will act it, even if this is your nature. See, I'll give you an example. I went for a boot camp on this weekend. During this weekend, I was networking with people, I was networking with ladies, and one lady I saw, we started talking. Hi, hello. She told me that she's an introvert. I said, really? I am also an introvert. And we both smiled, and we started talking. I said, I am also an introvert. And she's like, I don't want to go there. It's just so crowded. I just want to wait until the thing starts, the boot camp starts, and I will just go to my seat and sit. I mean, then she started relating to me. She's like, the crowd it drains me. I said, I am also an introvert. I said, but how come you're a teacher? You are a teacher and you're an introvert. I said, we know how to do it. We get along well with my students. I get along well with my students. I said, yes, introverts are empaths. They understand people. They have a lot of things. Like, I keep saying it. There is gift. There is so much gift in being an introvert. Being an introvert is not a negative thing. It's not a negative trait. And an introvert can also be efficient and effective in communication. As a matter of fact, introverts can communicate if you learn it very well, if you master the skill of communication as an introvert, you will be able to speak better than others. Let's just put it like that. I hope somebody will not come for me. But because they know how to really reach the heart of people. So back to the story I was telling you. So my new friend that I met in the boot camp, and because I told her that I am also an introvert, we started relating to each other. She became comfortable with me. So, if you are an introvert, please, why am I telling you this story? Someone on the other side is waiting for your obedience. Someone is waiting for you to, act. Really, it is very, very important for you to act. It will help another. So, stop giving us that excuse that you are an introvert. You are introverted. That is not a problem. That is absolutely not a problem. You are an introvert does not mean that you cannot communicate. As a matter of fact, introverts, they know how to reach the heart of their listeners when they learn the skill very well. Hello, hi. Can you say hi to me? Where are you connecting from? We are talking about how introverts can communicate effectively. And then we spoke about, the number one point that we spoke about was have something to say. As an introvert, you want to communicate. Have something to say. And if you feel that you don't have anything to say, one way for you to have something to say is by reading. The second way is by listening. You can listen. And the third way is by watching. When you watch something of your interest, in the area of your interest, when you read something in the area of your interest, when you listen to something, or you can also incorporate all the three. You can incorporate all the three. When you do that, you will definitely have something to say. And then the next thing is for you to say it. How do you say it? One way is by starting. Just say it. At the first instance, when you start talking, it's not going to be perfect. And as a matter of fact, it will never be perfect. We are in this together. It will never be perfect. But the main thing is that you are communicating. If you are communicating, that is it. That is the main thing. You are communicating. The people that value and cherish what you are saying will stick around. They will listen to you. They will get value from what you are saying. They will like your page. They will subscribe. They will buy your books because what you're saying resonates with them. Exactly. So, as an introvert, if you know any other introverted person, please like this video, share it with them. So, that's how it is. Welcome to Lunchtime with Juliet. Bye for now. What are you even talking